Back on the Ace Attorney grind. Let's go. We're back on the last episode of Ace Attorney. This is part 6, I think. I don't know. It will say in the title, not whatever it says in the thing in the text side right there. But anyway, we did end off on like a cliffhanger-ish. I think we were like talking to Franziska Von Karma or like Godot, and like Godot just left like right then. So let's see. Let's go back to the save point. That's what everyone says. Looks like I don't have much of a choice. I guess I'll just have to do what I can for now. Oh yeah, so basically there's now like a trick lock there, and like the painting was covered with some kind of thing. Uh that looks suspicious. If you want to see what happened before, watch the previous episode. You'll probably see it in like a card. I don't know. Should I or shouldn't I? Sounds like someone's talking to himself, but where's that coming from? It's Gumshoe. Yeah, I guess I better wash that off. That's what I'll do. No, but I can't do that. I'm a detective. Arg, my brain. This is driving me nuts. Ah, something troubling you, Scruffy? Please don't move me like that all of a sudden, sir. It was merely a simple greeting, a friendly tap on the shoulder with my whip. That's not very friendly. So what's up, Gumshoe? Is something on your mind? How did you know, pal? Because you were like talking to yourself? You're trying to decide if you want to wash that off? What's that? How do you know, sir? Oh yeah, I nearly forgot. You can't go through that little gate there, okay? You mean the one that says no entry on it? I, kinda already snuck in there. Is he trying to be clever or something? Wait, why did it say that Gumshoe said that, huh? So what's behind there, Scruffy? Huh? A kind of garden-like garden? A garden? Yeah. Anyway, it's under investigation right now, so keep out. I'm not telling you, I'm asking you, pal. You got me? What? Huh? Isn't the other way around? We'll see you later. No, I thought that'd be more eventful. So, shall we adjourn to this garden, Phoenix Wright? Of course. What else will we do? I really want to know what that Gumshoe was thinking of washing off. Yeah, what was he washing off? Also, where did Pearl go? Are we not gonna, like... Okay, then. Whatever. Garden. Bam. Oh. What the heck happened here? There's a strange feeling in the air. I wonder what it is. Strange feeling? Forget about that. What's that strange writing on the stone lantern? Ah! What are you doing here, sir? I thought you said you can't come in here. Don't you know, Scruffy? A Von Karma will always show up whenever there is a clue, and there are plenty of clues to be found here. But... oh well. Okay, sorry about the pause. I just had to go get something. But it wasn't cut in, like, editing. I just, like, paused the recording. Anyway, Gumshoe, tell us about the investigation. How's the temple investigation going? They're the best scientific forensics in the world working at the place. So, Emma Sky, right? That was a bad joke. Forensics team, and what was the outcome of the scientific study? Nothing. Scientifically speaking, the place is as clean as a whistle. Yeah, it's simply not good enough. What? I'll let you get away with that. Well, there are a couple things that bothered me when I first got here, sir. That stone lantern and that surrounding area it's not covered in snow, right? It all looked kind of fishy to me, you know, scientifically speaking. So I got to lab boys to look them over. The results were kind of hard to say, actually. I guess I better look into them myself. Okay then, I guess we'll look into them. Examen. What the heck? What is that supposed to say? Uh-oh. You spotted it, huh? Are you kidding me? It couldn't be more obvious. It says Maya. Okay. Yeah, and before you ask, it's written in blood. We'll answer all of our questions now, Scruffy. Without exception. Yes, sir. Bloody writing. Maya. So these letters are written in blood. Yeah. What's worse is that the victim's blood. Huh? Is Miss Deucenham's blood? We haven't even done detailed analysis yet, but it's looking that way, pal. Most interesting. Phoenix Wright, I presume you don't know, do you? Why my name is written upside down. You know what? That was really bothering me, too. I just came up with an answer, the result of my own special gumshoe investigation. I don't trust the gumshoe investigation. I don't think investigation of every But you know. Really? Do tell. What is this special gumshoe investigation? Well, on the night of the murder, that stone lantern was upside down, huh? Oh, what? There's only one logical explanation to this mystery. Miss Elise Deucenham wrote these letters herself, in her own blood. You must be joking. That's impossible. There's like 3 different places where the murder could have happened now. What is happening? Writing in the victim's blood and the other clues left behind. It seemed pretty likely that garden was the scene of Miss Elise Deucenham's murder. At least that's our current theory on how the events took place, pal. What? Oh my god. Got that classic music too. Sorry, I'm eating something. Good. But I gotta focus. So Miss Deucenham was killed here? However you want to look at it, that's what people are saying now. Then, what Sister Bikini saw in the courtyard in the main temple was... What was it? If that wasn't steam crime, what did she see? What do you think, Miss Von Karma? Surely a special gumshoe investigation would reveal the answer, no? Wait a sec. Bloody writing and all the other clues here. Someone could have easily said that about after the murder taking place, right? Sorry, but that's not an option, pal. Why not? How quickly do you break? The bridge burned! Ever since the incident occurred, this place has been completely inaccessible. Because Dusky Bridge was completely burned out. Oh no. I was seeing repairs to the bridge the whole time. No one came over here before me and my men. Which means no one could have planted all this stuff here, pal. I can't think of a counter-argument to that. I knew it. I should have washed the blood off the lantern as soon as I got here. This is real semen crime. Then I need to figure out exactly what it was that Bikini actually saw. What? But first, Maya. About Maya. Oh, Mr. Godot tell you? Yes, we heard. He's got a search party out looking for her. But there's nowhere else she could have disappeared to than inside of Dusky Bridge. All I can do is wait for Mr. Edgeworth to get here, pal. Edgeworth? He's escorting Iris, the defendant, over here. We'll have to wait, since she's the only one who can open the door for the sacred cavern. I think Mr. Edgeworth wants to talk to you about something too, pal, huh? I wonder what it is. Just don't be expecting any good news when you talk to him. When I spoke to him, Mr. Edgeworth sounded so down, I felt like I was drowning. Oh no. Is that all we have to investigate? So, Inner Temple Gate. I guess we'll just go back to the suspension bridge. I don't think there's anything here. Is there something we missed? No, I think we just are stupid. We went all this way. There's no reason to go to the courtyard. Main gate. Suspension bridge. Inner Temple Gate. This has got to be something we missed, right? Something we can present. Or something we can check. What is that? I just noticed that. There's a charm or something pointing out the snow. Hello? Hello? Okay, everything's working again. There's a charm pointing out, poking from the snow. It looks pretty old. It looks like it's part of the trick lock. And there's a leather cord tied to it too. Apparently, it belonged to the victim. To Miss Elise? Yeah, there's a broken leather cord around the lady's neck. The ends of the cord are found on both victim and this charm match exactly. Must have belonged to Miss Deucenham. Could be a really vital piece of evidence. right? Add to the court record. Why is it in the other section if it's like not related to the case? Why is there just a random broom here? Torches here? I guess you need all the light you can get up here in the mountains. Yeah, I was looking at those things, pal. It looks like they've been lit pretty recently. Recently? How recent are we talking about? As recent as the night of the murder. Maya was training here on the night of the murder. It's not reasonable to think that these things were lit up in the time, I guess. What else? What is this? The lantern. Little statue. Certainly a quaint little garden. Oh. What's this huge bowl? Oh, I know this one. It's a water bowl. Everything else is completely frozen over. But this ice in this bowl has been broken. That is true. I just, oh my god. Shoe. Yeah, you'd only come to me. I wouldn't do that, Gumshoe. Anything else we can examine? Well, this is odd. No snow on the ground, and it's almost perfect rectangle. It couldn't have happened naturally. Appears as though someone has carefully cleared away the snow. No doubt it was you, wasn't it, Scruffy? Huh? No, it wasn't me, sir. It's already like that when my men and I got here to start the investigation. Who did it? It's something that I need to tell you. Just between the three of us, okay? What is it? It's not secret. You can't tell anyone, got it? Understood. Well, when I was a kid, oh my god. I got locked out of the local wrestling contest. So disappointed, I just picked up my mouth guard and cried all the way home. Now, man, I got so much trouble when I left it on the couch. Is that it? That's it. Whoever cleared the snow away must have had a reason. Although I can't even begin to imagine what reason that could be. Is that all we're gonna get from here? Okay, blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Alright, let's see. No new stuff. Crane Master Talisman. That thing must have been worn by the victim. You mean because of the matching leather cord? Yeah. I bet it's one of those things she always wore. Got the safe driving charm I've been wearing over a year now. If I ever get into an accident, it guarantees I'll be the other guy's fault. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, he just have that accident during Justice for All, the last case. Kind of like crashed into a lamppost. Just stupid. Nothing here yet. Anything here? No. What could we be missing? Like, I don't know. Do we have to go to Heavenly Hall? Thing in Heavenly Hall. There's no one we can talk to. Like, I don't know. Should we ask about this? It was found close to Dusky Bridge, wasn't it? That's the artist guy said, yeah. Right after the defendant flew over the burning bridge. Well, I know, like, that's impossible. According to his testimony, she dropped it when she landed on the other side. This crystal didn't belong to Iris. The crystal dropped out of Miss Elise Dustum's staff. And there are also traces of blood on it, too. The real question is, what was it doing near the foot of Dusky Bridge? Oh wait, haven't actually examined that. We need to. Dun dun. Horrible sketch. It's like a circus today in court. All thanks to this little sketch. All at the risk of impeding myself. You really ought to choose your friends more carefully, Phoenix Wright. I know Larry's a bit out there, but he generally wants to help Iris, I'm sure of that. He wouldn't have produced this for no good reason. You are nothing more than marshmallow on the inside, the both of you. So why would it be covered in blood? Why don't we just present Edgeworth? I haven't seen Mr. Edgeworth for about a year. Talk about a long time. Do you know why you moved overseas? I don't know. Probably to look cool. Huh? There's a lot of weight attached to doing research overseas, you know? Once I've done my stint in Paris, you'll have to call me Monsieur Gumshash. People don't really get Edgeworth, do they? It's own fault for not explaining anything about himself. Fair enough. What could we be missing? I don't know. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. I have no clue what to do. Like, I could use some training myself. Ow! You're completely out of shape. I don't know how much more of this woman I can take. Oh well. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Anywho. Blah blah blip 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 blip. Like, there's nothing else to do. Well, I guess we could examine something. What could we examine? Narrow path. Looks like someone's taken the effort to write to Heavenly Hall on the signpost. I think that might be Larry. I need to think. Like, what to do? Is there anything to examine in the garden? Dun dun. Like, blah 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 blah. We've already known this part. What else could, like... Is it something to do with the... like... Maya writing blood thing? I don't know. Why'd the music stop? Hello? I'm just thinking, like, where could we go? I guess we could just check back to, like, the area. No, actually, I don't, there's nothing here to do. Let's just go back to the main gate. Suspension bridge. Main gate. Oh, let's go. Fairy 9th, Hazuka Temple main gate. And something happened. It seems you have a visitor. Iris? No. Iris, I'm really got to sleeve you with the core music for basically like Vanguard. Godot managed to mobilize. Why does he look so angry? Godot managed to mobilize the police by claiming a state of emergency. Not him again. Never mind him. We've got to hurry and unlock the sacred cavern. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. It's my fault someone so important to you is locked in there. Mr. Edgeworth, can we finish our conversation later? Alright. Let's hurry to the inner temple. What's their conversation? I'll see you later, right? Hold it. Wait, Edgeworth. I'm coming with you guys. Sorry, Wright. I can't allow you to come with us. What? I hate to be the one to break it to you, but my FA is in a rather delicate position. What do you mean by a delicate position? This isn't simply a rescue operation, right? It's also an investigation. That being the case, we can't allow members of the public to interfere. Come on, Edgeworth. If anything happens, you'll be the first to know. Please understand, right? But it's Maya, Mr. Wright. All that matters is Mystic Maya is rescued, correct? Aye. Listen to voice a reason for a change, Phoenix Wright. For now, and consider anything beyond Dusky Bridge to be off limits. We'll be going now. Excuse us. Oh my god, just standing around, Phoenix Wright. Aren't there other things that mind your attention? She's right. Thanks for reminding me. Reminding you of what? Okay, so we can't go to the Dusky Bridge. We can't even go to Dusky Bridge anymore. Like, we can't even meet with Larry. Alright, main hall. Sister Bikini looks like she's shrunk in some don't be rude, Phoenix Wright. What's wrong, Sister Bikini? My, hello, you two. How are you doing? Wahaha, wahaha. From the sound of that sigh, I guess she's still pretty down. Iris is just here, you know. She was accompanied by the handsome, crimson-clad prince. She's talking about Edgeworth? It's just a courtesy call. I wasn't allowed to talk with her at all. Oh dear, it's all my fault that this has happened. Poor Iris. She was worried about my back, would you believe? What have I done to her? Only what you had to do, sister. You bravely and truthfully testified about what you saw. There's no shame in that. And we'll see to that your testimony wasn't made in vain. Well, I don't hear anyone else saying that. What do you mean? Mr. Blue Suits doesn't seem to share your opinion, I see. Huh? Me? Ah! Glare. Just glare. Glare. Oh yes, you did great, Sister Bikini. You weren't even there. Absolutely spectacular. You two are the only ones who said that to me. I can't shake the feeling that it became a shill to a shrew. You have a problem, Phoenix Wright? Sure, what was a brave... She was brave, testify so truthfully like that, but I know she's still hiding something. Guess it's time to break that psych lock of hers. Yep, that psych lock. Also, wasn't there another dialogue option? Anyway. Down the 5 psych locks. The Sister Bikini, the truth is becoming increasingly clear to me. I'm convinced that at least Dusnam has a special significance to the temple. Though why she has special significance, I feel it has to do with her true identity. What are you, Earthon, are you talking about? She was basically an author, just an author of picture books. To be honest, I had my suspicions almost immediately after I met her. Suspicions? I did too. Yes, but I didn't have any evidence to support my theory, though. But now I do. This piece of evidence proves Miss Dusnam's true identity. The Korean Master Talisman. It means she's a master. I didn't think of that until now, but whatever. Miss Dusnam had this charm with her at all times. Garg, where did you... This isn't some cheap good luck charm either. What do you think it is, Mr. Wright? What could a talisman like that possibly mean? It's a talisman, is it? Interesting. Oops. The thing that speaks volumes about who Miss Dusnam really wants is talisman and what other item unequivocally prove Miss Dusnam's true identity. What, the sphere? No. You really ought to think the one buying one of those charms we sell here, right, huh? You might find she jumped by a little old lady on the Dark Mountain Path. Oh no. What am I doing? The piece of evidence I need to show Bikini is obvious. It's not to me! Oh no, I don't think so. The thing that speaks volumes about whose Dusnam really was? What is it? I don't know. Oh. It could be that, but hang on. I'll save, because I don't want to lose any more health. Or, magmata powers. I guess. Alright, save. The DS5. I don't know why I said that. I don't know. I was bored. Take that. Take it. No, don't take it. I need it. You also have a magmata? That's cool. But I do too, and it's not mine. So, you know. Alright, Sister Bikini, here you go. I'm going to show you this nice little talisman. Yep, the hanging scroll. The painting is obscured by this gravy stain at the moment. But originally, it was the Master of Crane channeling technique. The crest at top is a sign of that honorable title. The very same crest that adorns the talisman. Ah! The crest is reserved for the Master of Crane. Who on earth told you that nonsense? I've got no idea what you're talking about. Why is this Cyclops? Like, oh yeah, the new Master. Dun, 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 dun. What? What? Oh, she's like proper angry now. But how have none of her Cyclops broken? You mean that Acolyte is Misty Faye's daughter? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. In fact, since her first daughter passed away, Maya's Misty Faye's sole successor. Mystic Misty! Oh, all of them are breaking. Let's go! I wasn't so hard. I thought it would be so much harder, but oh well. Unlock successful. Let's go. One second. At least deuced him. Sorry about that, I just had to go check something. Mystical Elise braced off the presents about a week ago. When she showed me that talisman with the mark on it, well, I nearly fainted. No one could have seen her in 17 years. That's when she disappeared. What was the significance of that talisman, sister? The Crane talisman is a symbol of Master of Crane. The bear must carry it then always until death. Until their death. So Elise Deucen was really Maya's mother, huh? She was Misty Faye, the Master of Crane channeling technique. The truth comes out at last. Looks like we're making some headway here. Tell me, sister. After 17 years, why did she choose to show herself now? Because something happened that called her out of hiding. What happened? Well, why did the court record button disappear? It can't be. It's an earthquake. Oh my god, why is the screen shaking so rapidly? Oh my goodness, the inner temple. This kind of tremor the inner temple. The sick cavern and training hall might very well cave in. What? Maya! Seems to have passed. Well, we can't just stand here and do nothing. What? Where? To the inner temple, of course. What else? Sister Bikini, we'll finish this later, alright? Of course. You run along now. People may have been hurt. I must get some first aid that kit's ready. Come on then, Phoenix Wright. They won't bar you from entering as long as I'm with you. Thank you. Right at that moment, I had the worst feeling in my gut. We just had an earthquake. I wonder if he's alright. Probably not. You got that DL6 things. Are you worried about Miles Edgeworth? Come on, let's go. Like, Miles is... got trauma. Gotta hurry to the inner temple and... Right. Ah, what are you doing here? Gurg. How could have... How do you expect us to understand if you don't speak up? Yow! Hey, why am I the one getting whipped? Shh. She's gone. No. The defendant, Iris. She's gone. Gone where? She fled. She escaped. What? So, it was just now. During the... It's easy to see Edgeworth's one and only weakness, his fear of earthquakes. I should have known better than to escort the defendant alone. As soon as the ground started shaking, everyone darkened. Everything went dark before my eyes. Stupidly passed out. The incident haunts you to this day, doesn't it? no excuse for letting the suspect get away. Can't believe I'd let it happen. Right, the inner temple is a dead end, so she could only escape to this side. We haven't seen her. Then we need to get a manhunt underway now and search Eagle Mountain from top to bottom. Wait, Edgeworth. Have we thoroughly checked the inner temple yet? Don't be ridiculous. Why would I? The inner temple is like an island. There's no way that to escape but to cross. No, that's not it. Iris isn't the type of person to run away, Edgeworth. What are you talking about? Sister Bikini mentioned something when we were here. She said that the sacred cavern might have caved in because of the quake. Then you think Iris might have gone to the inner temple to check on the situation? Listen, Edgeworth. I'm sure she's at the inner temple. A manhunt is not necessary. Right? Let's not waste any more time. We need to get to the training hall sacred cavern now. Alright, let's go. Fortunately, the sacred cavern didn't cave in, but what we found was something none of us would have ever expected. What the? 5 Cyclops? For who? How can there be even more locks? What is this meaning of this? Iris! Iris, please tell me, what the hell is going on? What the heck? What in the world? Saving in the middle of an investigation, what? Has that ever happened before? February 9th, Inner Temple Training Hall. Right, is this what Godot was talking about? Yeah, the trick locks. Now then, Iris, please remove these at once. Mr. Edgeworth? I'm afraid I can't. It's not possible for me. What? During the earthquake, when the cavern was in danger of caving in, Iris escaped. And I know that was the only lock when I came here. So you're saying that you can't undo the new locks? Yes. If only I was stronger. Edgeworth, how are you feeling? You look a little pale in the face, like you're the one to talk with your face all green. Miles Edgeworth, go and get some air. I'll watch over the suspect. You go and get a grip on yourself. Don't be ridiculous, I'm perfectly... telling what sort of mistakes you can make in your current state. Go and get some rest. That's your only concern now, Miles Edgeworth. Understood. I'll handle the investigation in the garden. You take care of things here. Edgeworth got so much pride that he's probably off crying in the corner of the garden. Pride is simply another trap that hides under our lives. That said, one must have pride to be effective on the job. Anyway, it seems that this is where we part ways, Phoenix Wright. I'm going to stay here and see if I can help solve... can't help solve these bothersome puzzles. I see. Well, thanks for your help. You mind if I ask you a few things, Iris? No, not at all. No. Escape. Why did you make a run for it, Iris? I'm sorry. The inner temple had been severely shaken by the strong earthquake we had. I was so worried. I just had to come and see. In other words, you didn't run away to escape the law. At least we're clear on that. I can't tell you how relieved I was when I saw the sacred cavern was on the right, but what? Then I saw these chains here. I saw these extra locks, someone put on the sacred cavern's door, and... who in the world would have done something like this? Trick lock. These trick locks are a sacred treasure of the Korean tradition. These are hundreds of ways to set them. That's why only the person who set the lock can open it. And you aren't the one who set these locks? I don't think it's as simple. When we were here the first time, there was only one lock. But now there's 5 of them. What does that mean? It means that someone wanted to secure the place even more. And they wanted to secure it before you got here. Presumably because they wanted to make sure Maya couldn't get out. That means Iris can only open one of these locks. The first one. Yes, that's correct. What? Iris, try to think, please. Isn't there any way around this? Well, like I said, there are hundreds of different ways to set these locks. I suppose if we went through every combination with each one, I could remove them. But it would take time, won't it? Yes, about a day if I had to guess. A whole day? Like 24 whole hours? Well, that's better than leaving the locks in place. Will you do this for us? Sure, I'll do whatever I can. You've got to wait another day? Hang in there, Maya. You're going to have to call one of your inner strength now. She's like thirsty probably too. You know what, Iris? There's still one thing I don't quite get. What might that be, Phoenix Wright? I think it's obvious. Iris, on the night of the murder, where were you? Please, Iris, don't give me that look. You told us that you were in the room in the Hazuka Temple at the time of the incident, but you were seen that same evening at the Inner Temple, and then you were spotted at the scene of crime in the Hazuka Temple too. Being spotted at both Hazuka Temple and the Inner Temple. It's as if you were... Well, Iris, I think it's about time you told us the truth. Oh no, there's another Cyclock. Damn. I knew it. There's something going on here that we don't know about. It's only 3, I guess, so it's fine. Down. Bam, bam, bam. Now the crime. Dun, 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 dun. I think it's time you told the truth about what you were doing on the night. You said you were in your room at Hazakura Temple the entire time. Do you claim that to be the truth? Yes, that's where I was. Iris, I believe you're the innocent. That's why I want to believe you're telling me too. But I can't, because this person saw you somewhere else on the night of the murder. Dun, 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 dun. Where is Bikini? There you go. I'm talking about Sister Bikini, of course. Sister Bikini? Her testimony in court today was very clear. That night I was helping an acolyte with the training in the Inner Temple, but, well, as you can see, my back likes to act up violently. So I let Iris to help the acolyte and return to Hazuka Temple. Sister Bikini didn't just see you. She spoke with you. You two talked about Maya's training that night. So you see, Iris, you were the one at the Inner Temple the night of the murder. That's very impressive, Mr. Wright. The acolyte's actual training was due to start after 10 o'clock that night. I left the main hall early so I wouldn't be late. What time was that? Let me see. It takes about 20 minutes to walk between the main hall and the Inner Temple, so I would have left about 9:40 p.m. I think. I'm sorry, Iris, but lying just doesn't suit you. What? Now, you say you left the main hall at 9:40 p.m., but what say you doesn't add up with this? You say you left the main hall at 9:40. Yeah, her own testimony. You yourself testified to the contrary, don't you remember? You said that you rang the lights out bell at 10 o'clock that night. That's only moments before you rang that bell. You were seen at the main hall by the most reliable witness I had. Who's that? Me, Mr. Wright? We even spoke a little that evening. That's when you gave me this. Surely you haven't forgotten. No, that's right. I remember. And that brings us to another puzzling fact, Iris. At 10 o'clock on the night of the murder, you were seen in 2 different places at the same time. It's time you told me exactly what's been going on. So far, I managed to prove 2 things. First, on the night of the murder, you were at the Inner Temple. And second, at the exact same time, you were ringing the bell at Hazakura Temple. There's only one possible explanation for this apparently impossibility. You were at Hazakura Temple? There are 2 of you, obviously. Night of the incident, you were seen in 2 different places at the same time, which means there must have been 2 of you. I can't think of any other explanation, Iris. But that's crazy. How could that be? There's only 1 of me. It's impossible. Impossible, I wonder. The way you're trembling certainly seems to suggest otherwise. You're seriously trying to suggest there's more than 1 of me? And show me the evidence. Show me something that proves there's more than 1 of me. Dun, dun. What could it be? I don't know. Dun. We don't have any evidence, right? To suggest that. I don't know. Dun, dun, dun. I don't know. Or Mr. Wright, when you said there was another me, I was kind of expecting someone who looked like me, you know? I guess so. In that case, are you saying that I look like this person? I didn't even present a person. Can you show me something you are 100% certain about then? Oh my god, I really need to get to the bottom of this. I was attempted to hide something. Can't drag it out here unless you show some irrefutable evidence. Alright, let's see. Yes, this is. Like Dahlia Hawthorne, right? They're the same person, like Iris probably. Or just present herself? No. Another me. I was yeah. Blah, 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 blah. All right, we gotta stop. I think, cause I think we need more evidence. Like, what could happen? What else? What other evidence? No, we already presented this. I have no clue. I think we gotta investigate a bit more. I have enough evidence. Gather some more clues. We gotta break the Cyclops using some Cyclops. Gotta break the Cyclops in order to break more Cyclops. It's the wrong place. In a temple garden. Cops are still combing on the place. They look pretty nervous. I'd be nervous too. It's got to be a tough job. Oh yeah, Edgeworth's here too. Especially with someone giving you the evil eye the whole time. Mutter, mutter. How could I have done that? I'm stupid, and you're stupid, and all of you are stupid. Wow, I can't believe it's still bothering him. Edgeworth? Ah. Hey, don't you dare run away. What do you want, right? What did I do? If you came here to laugh at me, then get on with it. Go on, laugh away. Ha 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 ha. I was ready to hug out with him, but he's just the same prideful Edgeworth. Hug out with him? What? You went back to the criminal affairs department, right? You said you wanted to look into something concerning with Iris? Yes. Thanks to what I found, I was reminded of something terrible. Terrible, you say? The Earth investigation. You guys are putting a lot of effort into the investigation of the garden here. There's a high chance it's the actual scene of the crime. That's why. Do you mean because of the writing and blood and the talisman in the snow? Exactly. As you know, those things couldn't have been planted here after the murder. But surely you don't suspect Maya, do you? No, we have to treat everyone as suspect, Maya as well as Iris. It's our job, right? Earthquakes. So, I guess you still haven't gotten over your fear of earthquakes? No. Thankfully, my nightmares have been stopped. But still, if the ground gives even the slightest tremor, I find myself short of breath. 17 years ago, when we were little school kids at the same elementary school, Edgeworth found himself in the middle of a murder. Yup. It all started with that DL6 with that big quake that hit the courthouse. He was left in that elevator. Oh, they actually put, like, DL6 here. Yes, I was stuck in the elevator with my father, who was a defense lawyer. Dun, 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 dun. We were deprived of oxygen and we passed out. That's when it happened. That single gunshot shattered my whole life. I lost everything that day, all because of that earthquake. My dreams, my family, and myself. It's been more than 17 years now. That case was finally resolved 3 years ago, right? You think I don't know that? I was there, but it was such a shock. I could never imagine so wrong about myself in my life. I'm sorry, right? There's nothing else I can say. Not after you chose to become a lawyer for my sake. Not after you saved me. Edgeworth, you're stronger than you think, so no more of the self-pity, okay? So what about Iris? There's something that bothered me about her from the moment we met. I felt like I've seen her somewhere before. No, wait. Not somewhere. I felt like I've seen her in court before. So I went back to Criminal Affairs Department to look for her file? Yes. I checked every case file I ever worked on, and I was right. I had seen her face before, 6 years ago. 6 years ago? It was my first appearance in court. And as cases go on, it was my worst nightmare. So, who is she? As if, right, you know. I can't give that information away to a member of the general public. What? Why not? It might be a crucial piece of evidence that solves this case. The woman I knew was the daughter of a jewelry store owner. She had nothing to do with Iris and Hazakura Temple, and neither did the case. No, that woman is completely unrelated to this murder. Unrelated? Yes, I can say that with complete confidence. You're wrong, Edgeworth. She's totally related to this case. I need to fill Edgeworth in. I need to explain that the connection between Iris and this woman Edgeworth knew. But how? What do we have? We don't have anything from that case, right? From, like, the first case. Let's present her profile, I guess. Apparently, Iris was taken in by the sisters here at Temple when she was a child. However, we still don't know much about her past, so we're looking into it. That reminds me, Edgeworth went back to the Criminal Affairs Department to look up some stuff on her. I should ask him what she found. Occult. What do you think about this, Edgeworth? Sorry, Wright. You're a defense attorney, and I'm a prosecutor. I wouldn't be right for us to discuss things so intimately. But you're acting for a defense attorney in this trial today. Yeah, but, like, that doesn't count. Why is there, like, a dot there? Probably where they found the thing, right? What could we present? Mia Fey? One of the biggest names in the world of law, as I'm sure you'll agree. For better or for worse, we were only destined to meet once in the courtroom. I know, I read all about it. It was the first time for both of us, two novices, head to head. I can still remember how downhearted I felt after trials ended. I wonder if Mia felt the same way too. What do we prove? I don't think we have the evidence right now. Let's go to the Inner Temple Gate. I'm finally getting to the bottom of this case. I can count on Iris to break those locks, so I should try to gather more clues from Sister Bikini, Edgeworth Gumshoe, and Pearls. Oh yeah, Pearls. We forgot about her. Dun 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 dun. It's weird that there's no one around all of a sudden. Sure gets quiet up here in the mountains when you're all on your own. Speaking of alone, I guess I should go check out the shack. Maybe it'll find Larry there. Alright. Heavenly Hall. It's not really heavenly, it's lower down. Alright. Oh, Mr. Nick! Oh wait, we found Pearls! What are you doing here? Nothing. What about Mystic Maya? Is she alright? We don't know yet. Oh, I see. Hey, what do you think you're doing here, Nick? Larry? This is the loser shack, where losers get to lose themselves. This is the what? Hey, we find comfort in each other's failures, okay? You got a problem with that? Look, Mr. Nick, Mr. Laurice did a picture of me. That's, great, Pearls. We're going to gather firewood now. We're gonna be cooking some half-run potatoes over a miserable little campfire. Stay out of our way. I don't believe this. Why can't he try to get fired over becoming a better man? No one believes a word I say anymore. Listen to me, Pearl. You don't want to trust this kind of guy, okay? He'll only let you down. What? Oh, Mystic Maya. Bro, Larry, this is, like propaganda. Laurice's sketch. Is there something you want to tell me about this picture? Hey, I've got nothing to say to you, Nick. My life's here now with Pearl. Two losers cooking potatoes together. What am I gonna do with him? Alright then. What do you think about this picture, Pearls? I think it's really well drawn. I can't draw at all, so I think it's really amazing. See, someone appreciates it. It's tough getting the flames to look like that, you know? It's supposed to be Sister Iris flying through the air, isn't it? I love it. It's like all a dream, a wonderful fantasy. Wonderful fantasy. It wasn't a dream. She really flew. I'm telling you, Iris really flew that night. But Mr. Laurice... Not you, too. Please don't look at me like that. Pearl, don't look at me like I'm kind of nutcase, I beg you. I guess this picture is really a representation of what Larry saw. Okay, so I was half asleep when I was there that night. What? Why did you tell that? I was wide awake after lightning struck, and I saw what I saw. It was exactly like I drew in the picture. And it looks like I don't have any choice but to take the sketch at face value. Wait. So this is from the bottom of the bridge? Oh. Hey, what's with the dot on your face? Anyway, the line of the crime. Pearls? Yes, Mr. Nick? I've been meaning to ask you about this the night of the murder. Where were you? Where were you exactly? What were you doing? I was just, well, I'm a kid, you know? I'm sure it doesn't really matter what I was doing, does it, Mr. Nick? Oh my god, sorry, Pearls, but yes, it does. You've been in a case once before, on the night of the murder. You were supposed to be in Miss Dewsnam's room, reading a book together, but Miss Dustin was murdered, and you, Pearls, were at the inner temple. This is just exactly what happened that night, Pearls. I'm really sorry, Mr. Nick. No. Why does she have... Excuse me? That's 6... Wait, what? Why is it in that shape? That confused me. I was like, there's 6? No, there's just 5. But it's in a weird order. Why? I know I'll be punished. I thought there were 6, and I was like, huh? What are you talking about, Pearls? My spiritual power, it has disappeared. What? Our powers? Gone? Lost powers? What do you mean your powers have disappeared, Pearls? It's all over for me. A spirit medium who can't shadow spirits is like a partner who can't painter who can't paint. Hey, what are you looking at me for? Pearls, did you try to channel someone's spirit right here at Hazukura Temple? Tried but failed, perhaps. Way to go, Nick. You made her cry. That's a really cruel of you. Wow, why are you crying? Just as thought. I'm going to have to break her psych lock to get the truth out of her. I don't want to break another psych lock. What are we even gonna get out of here? Why is it in this weird order? I guess it's just show Pearl. Oh yeah, what did it cover her face? If it was in the normal position? Dinner on the night of the murder. You were supposed to be in Elise Dusnam's room reading a book together, correct? Yeah, I was so happy when she invited me, but I didn't go in the end. You didn't go? No, there was somewhere else I had to go instead. I was so worried I had to go. I didn't know what to do with myself. I was so nervous. So Pearls never went to Miss Dustin's room because she was too worried about something or someone else. Pearls, on the night of the murder, you went to this place, didn't you? Well, that's pretty obvious. It's the inner temple. And we got that weird, like, Phoenix Wright. You were here, didn't you, Pearls? No. Actually, never mind. Oh yeah, it's like last time. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, you know what? I don't think I have enough evidence, so I'll check somewhere else. Oh yeah, what happened to Bikini? Dun 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 dun. I wonder if Sister Bikini has gone back to the main hall already. I haven't seen Gumshoe around for a while either. Maybe they are having a cup of tea together somewhere. But Gumshoe's Sister Bikini's... What? What are you saying, Phoenix? What the hell? Oh, she looks worried. Hazukura Temple main hall. What's the damage? How is the Sacred Cavern? It looks like it survived. But we have a bigger problem now. I told Sister Bikini all about it. About the 5 blocks that were stopping us from getting inside the Sacred Cavern. Oh no! Who could have done that? The only people who know how to set those trick locks are those of Korean tradition. The virus have a Sacred Cavern trying her best to open them for us now. There's something I've been meaning to talk with you about, Sister Bikini. We were in the middle of a chat, weren't we? Yes. You were telling me how the Master of Crane disappeared 17 years ago. I want to know why Misty Face suddenly appeared at this temple. It's about a week ago when Mystic Elise... No, I meant Mystic Misty arrived. After she showed me the talisman that proved she was Master, she said... Someone is trying to destroy the Korean tradition main family line. I am here to put a stop to them. Someone was trying to destroy the main family line. There's only one heir to the title of master at any time. It's usually the eldest. The child becomes the master of Korean. Their daughter's the main family. All other mediums become branch family managers, hoping to control the clan. We already know this. So nothing changed the history of the clan. Branch families always have and always will plot to erase those of the main family line. But there's no one else from the branch families, right? Oh, wait a minute. Misty Faye's sister. I forgot her name. It was like Mystic... I don't know. Is the power of Master worth this much bloodshed? I don't know, current channeling technique. You believe in the technique, don't you, Mr. Wright? You know its power is real. Yeah, we've seen it, bro. Yes, I do. It's been 3 years since I first met Maya. In that time, I've seen her channeling spirits of the dead plenty of times. During the Mask to Mask case, and during the Maggie Bride trial, too. Got a reference. Thanks to Maya, me is always out hand when I need to... The current technique has made a huge difference to the world, you know. I mean, the ability to commune with the dead? That's true cyclic power, you know. Members of the tradition have always been there, behind every important leader. Who wouldn't want to respect such a tremendous skill? I suppose so, but with all the power and influence, I kind of expect you'd be really rich by now. Are you saying that we're poor, Mr. Wright? Ho ho ho, you're very direct, aren't you? People don't believe in it anymore, you see. All because of one little mistake. Mistake? What mistake? It was 17 years ago. All about DL6. And everything came crashing down all because of that incident. That incident? Is she talking about what I think she is? I'm sure the records still exist if you're interested. Locked up, of course. It was called the DL6 incident. Yup. The DL6 incident, huh? We'll find out more about that later in the next episode. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. And subscribe. And if the next video is up, it'll be on your screen.